Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, One Mom Plus 3 TV, and today you guys, we are back with another freaking video. And today you guys, I'm sitting here watching YouTube, which I am watching Kimmy Cocoa Puff video that she did about, I want to say 4 years ago. I wish she did more videos, honestly. But I was just watching that, you know, just to learn more about her, because she has been, you know, commenting on my channel like, I can't explain, like, how she makes me feel as a YouTuber. Like, she makes me want to come back and make videos time after time after time. Like, this is probably the reason why I haven't left, because just knowing that someone is out there and they're watching my videos and they comment and you know, let me know that they even watched it or they've seen it is truly, like, mind-boggling, because I don't get a lot of comments on here, but when I do, Kimmy is always the one right there commenting, and I just love getting comments from her. So Kimmy, if you're watching this, I want to see you make more videos. Like, I want to support you as much as you've been supporting me. So I mean, I wish I could do that with everybody, but no one really comments. Like, I love to get back feedback, but that's neither here or there. Today, you guys, we're going to be talking about how, okay, how I'm going to be taking, well, I'm going to be going from $500 a month, which I spent last month. Well, this month, I spent, for June, I spent $500 and I believe 70 something dollars for groceries and household products. But we will not be doing that anymore, okay? We are going to be spending my total. This is how much my list came up to. So $36.50. We'll have $13.50 left, but my total, if you can't tell by that, is $50 every 2 weeks. Not a week, every 2 weeks. I'll be spending $50 in the grocery store. And I went on ahead and I pretty much came up with a meal plan and my grocery list, and currently I wrote what type of meat that I had left in my freezer. But the one that means the most to me is, or the one that stood out to me, is I have 8 pounds of ground beef in my freezer, and I have one 10-pound bag of leg quarters. And I want to do a challenge. If you guys want to see the challenge too, how I can keep 8 pounds of ground beef and 10 pounds of leg quarters for an entire month on just that. See how I can feed my family for 8 pounds of ground beef and 10-pound leg quarters for the entire month. Like, that would be the only meat besides the mackerel that we're going to be eating, okay? And let's see how we can incorporate, I don't know, it might be tough trying to eat 8 pounds of ground beef and one 10-pound bag of leg quarters for a family of 4, sometimes 6, when my best friend and her daughter comes to, when her daughter comes over, and my best friend. So it's gonna be a challenge. But if you guys want to see it, oh, and I forgot to mention, yes, we're going back to meat. We tried for a full 30 days to not have any meat besides fish. And we tend to have ran out, like, once we buy what we buy for the month, I don't go and I don't buy anything else. So with this budget, it'll leave me around $400 left in the month to do whatever I want to do with it, pretty much. Rather we need emergency stuff, or it's just going to be sitting there. We're literally going $50 every 2 weeks. So I left my budget, okay, open, okay. So, well, I didn't leave it open. I put a cap on it. $50 every 2 weeks. Really, our budget is $55 because we will need household items as well. We do have laundry soap, so that's going to carry us on for, I want to say, the first 2 weeks. And then we will need, we definitely have to get toothpaste, toilet paper, and cleaning supplies with $5. If you want to see how we do that, I want you to, subscribe to our channel so you guys don't miss out on that challenge that we're going to be trying to do. So, with this list, hold on, y'all, my throat is dry. With this list, we're going to be trying to spend $50 2 weeks. Let me show you, or let me tell you what my grocery budget is. I mean, not budget, what my grocery list is, like what we need, and what are the meals, okay? So we have eggs already, so I don't have to worry about eggs right now. But I do need eggs because we're going to be making ramen noodles. For 2 weeks, we're going to need, like I said, I have about 30 eggs in there in the fridge. So if I buy 2 more dozens, because I want to put like eggs in their noodles, just for an added protein. We will be having fried rice as well twice. So I want to make sure that we have enough. Plus, with me baking, we're going to be making some desserts, which we're only making 2 desserts type of thing. We're going to need cheese, milk, Kool-Aid packet, mac and cheese, brown sugar, evaporated milk, potatoes, corn, broccoli, cabbage, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, oil, garlic, onions, peppers, cucumbers, butter, carrots. So, going to the stores that we're going to Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store. So, I know that we can do it. So, and ramen noodles, I forgot. So with all this whole entire list, it came up to $36.50. I shop at these stores monthly, sometimes weekly, so I know the prices. So let me turn this over and show you what we're going to be having for meals for 2 weeks. So each meal that you're going to hear is going to be 7 meals for dinner over the course of 2 weeks. So every meal is going to be doubled. So we're going to have sliders and wedges twice. We're going to have chicken soup twice. We're going to have fried rice twice. Bean tacos twice. Hamburger helper twice. Mackerel and rice twice. Beans, rice, and cornbread twice. Now, lunches, we're going to have either ramen noodles or PB&J. That is it. They get to choose which one they want, and they have to switch it up. They can't, like, say if they don't like peanut butter and jelly, they cannot just sit and eat ramen. They have to get that peanut butter and jelly as well. For breakfast, they're going to either get pancakes or oats, and we're having oats 2 ways. Which we're going to, 3 ways actually. So we're going to have regular oatmeals, regular oatmeal. We're going to have breakfast squares. And then we're going to have overnight oats. So that's why we need 2 gallons of milk. So let me explain the meals and how I see that we're going to have them. And that way we are going to be, saving on the cost. This is why it's so low. Okay. So the sliders and the wedges, I say if I use a pound for the sliders each week, that's 2 pounds of ground beef gone already. Okay. So to feed all of us with 1 pound of ground beef, including my friend and her daughter. I'm always including my friend and her daughter because I never know when, because they come over every single day. So I don't know if they're going to eat dinner or not. So I always add in that much, even though like you're supposed to, I'll tell you about that in another video. So, we're going to have sliders and wedgies twice. With our chicken stew, I want to use 1 leg quarter. That means a leg and a thigh to feed 7 people. And we're going to have that twice. So therefore, I'm going to add 2 leg quarters. And we're going to like have it one night and then have it leftovers for the next night. Okay, that's how we're knocking out our 2 weeks. Then we're going to have fried rice, which I'm going to double it and make a big pot of it. So we're going to use about, 8 to 12 eggs, okay? And that's 1 dozen. And we're going to have that twice. I'm going to make sure we put it in the freezer. Each meal, I'm going to put it in the freezer if we don't use it for the next night, okay? Bean tacos. I don't like using old tortillas, so I have to make that fresh the next time we have that. Hamburger helper, okay? I plan on making that fresh because I don't like frozen pasta and then thaw it out. It just doesn't sit well with me. So I'm going to use a ½ pound of ground beef for a hamburger helper night. And then for the second one, I'm going to use that other ½ pound for that next night. So that's 3 pounds of ground beef gone. So out of 8, we're going to have 5 pounds of ground beef left. And out of that chicken, we're going to have about 8 pounds of chicken left. Because I'm going to try and use a pound of chicken each. Then we're going to have mackerel and rice, which we use about 2 cans of mackerel per meal. Because mackerel, when you cook it down, it tends to get smaller. Stop drinking my soda. Then we're going to have beans, rice, and cornbread, which I'm going to cook in my crock pot. I have some cornmeal and I have flour. Can you please wait? I'm doing a whole video. And then we're going to have cornbread, rice. I have 25-pound bag of rice, so rice is not a problem. And I have about 30 bags of beans that we can choose from that I've been stacking and saving and saving and saving. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, with the ramen noodles, we're either going to have just plain ramen or we're going to do like a ramen egg drop soup. And we're going to add in an egg and, just, blend it in like an egg drop soup. And then we're going to have PB&Js, which they can choose to have milk with that or juice. Now, with the pancakes, we'll have pancakes. And with the oats, like I said, we're going to have oats 3 ways. They can have the breakfast bars, or they can have overnight oats, or they can have regular oats. And that is my 2-week meal plan. So for $36.50, we're going to get 2 weeks worth of meals for 7 people. And my friend wanted, because she has a family of 3, which is her mom, her daughter, and herself. She wants to do $25 a week. And I was like, well, girl, you can do it, because, you know, soups and rice. I'm going to give her about 10 pounds of rice, and I'm going to keep 15. And just so she can have some rice. And also, I forgot to tell you guys that we're going to be having some treats. Ooh. So, with the treats, we're going to have, I literally hate flies. We're going to have sweet chewy bars. And with the chewy bars, it's just like a brownie, but it's blonde. And then we're going to be having some New Orleans pralines. Now, if you guys don't know what New Orleans pralines are, y'all need to catch up with the times, okay? I can't give you my recipe to neither one, because I make mine special. And when I say that my kids love them, they love them. Like, I make like a batch of, I want to say 20, and they're gone the next day. And I plan on making each one twice, and we're going to try and make them stretch a little longer for 2 weeks. So each one, like I said, I'm baking twice. So therefore, we're going to be having pralines one week, chewies one week, and then we're going to be having pralines the next week and chewies the next week. That is the most frugal snack that I can make. It only costs me $3 per each. Because it needs butter and evaporated milk and sugar, which I pay for. Now for the pralines, I get my walnuts free. I don't use pecans, I use walnuts, and I get all my nuts for free. So I have about 5 bags now in my cupboard. So I cannot tell you where I get them from, because that's gonna mess up my thing, okay? With the chewy bars, it's just flour, sugar, blah blah blah. I can't give you out a recipe, okay? So that is pretty much what we're having for the 2 weeks. Like I said, if you guys want to see me feed my family, okay, for the entire month on 8 pounds of ground beef and 10 pounds of leg quarters, you would have to subscribe and stick around. Now, I have some other topics to talk about, but I don't want to talk about them now because I'm already on 18 minutes. So, yeah, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any videos that I may be uploading in the near future. Give this video a thumbs up because I'm cute. I can't get away with that anymore. But click to my channel if you want to see me, you know, feed my family. We're gonna eat good. We have that $400, like I said, in case it doesn't work. But I'm gonna make it work. We're gonna work it out no matter what. I don't want this to fail like everything else has failed, like eating meat and things like that. Like, I can't let it fail. So let me wet my whistle, okay? So I do want to thank you guys for watching, and now I'm finna go ahead and insert the finishing touches on my homemade bread, okay? Here you guys go. So here is the finished product of the bread. So let me show you. a piece. So it's really fluffy, fresh, like regular white bread. So we're having this with some creamy salsa chicken soup. And yeah, so I'm just cutting up slices. We're gonna use 2 because I sampled out one. I believe I made 8 of them. Let me see. No, I made 7 of them. So I'm gonna cut. Yeah, I made 7, so I'm gonna cut up one. Focus. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. And try this recipe. See ya.